Good morning, this is day 3 of the Isle of Skye trip. It is Wednesday, it's our 5th full day here. We're just going to a place now up the road from where we stayed last night called the Coral Beaches. I only saw it on the map last night because we had a phone signal, but apparently it's like a really white beach with blue waters because the beach has been made up of like skeletons of old fish and stuff like that, so it's white and corally, and apparently there used to be an old reef, so we're going to go that way. We almost got thwarted by a massive big gang of cows on the path, and we never fully sure what to do with them, so we managed to get through them, but they had calves to them, so we had to be a little bit more aware. But yeah, we're just going to head down now in that direction, about another 15-minute walk, something like that, and we should get to the lovely beaches.
Look at this little one.
Oh, he's fresh, isn't he?
Oh, he's just been having a little food. And you've got a beautiful baby. Oh,
Beautiful, aren't they?
oh, he's giving him a wash. Oh, and there's a robin.
Well then, we've just got here now, just Coral Beach is just coming into sight, as you can see. Coral Beach rock up there, which we're going to head up to get the views. But there's a few people on the beach, there's some hardy swimmer just swimming there now. She must have balls of steel. It's probably cold, but yeah, it only took 20 minutes from the car park. Bit of a windy road getting here, single track, but plenty of passing places like us if you're in a van is very handy. 20-minute walk, I definitely recommend this looking at what we've seen so far. We've just got down to the shores of the Coral Beach now. As you can see, it's hard to tell where the shoreline and the water starts. The shoreline stops here and now this is the water, but you can't really tell. But it's so difficult to tell how clear it is. Oh, weird little olive creature.
Dad seems to think this is a jellyfish.
There's another one over there, look.
They're weird little things if they are jellyfish.
Yeah, jellyfish.
Are they definitely?
Pick one up and see.
Where's its legs?
Maybe buried in the
Or
sand.
tentacles?
I don't know, maybe they're not. Weird smell, isn't it? We're here now at Coral Beach. We're just now at the top of Coral Beach Rock, which is like from the beach you can see like this little mound. Come up here and there's a good viewpoint in the sea. You can sort of see how clear it is, but not as clear as actually being down on the shore. But the views all over again, the islands, and it's just amazing. It's just beautiful, just a lot of midges again. Now we're stopping, so I'm going to keep it short and sweet.
Our Bruce does good, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think the driver does quite well as well.
Alright, big head.
Single track road, keep your hands on the wheels. We've just got, as you can see over behind me, is the Dunvegan castle. We've just come in now. It's £14 per person for an adult. That includes the house and the gardens, but it looks like a massive area. We're just heading that way now because they do boat trips to go see a seal colony up the loch. So yeah, we're going to go and pay that. That's £10 per person, so we're going to go see if there's a timetable. Apparently it's first come first serve, 25-minute round trip, so we're going to go try, hopefully do that and see some seals. We've just got ourselves booked on the next trip on the seal boats. It's 11:30, it's 11:05 now, so to give it 25 minutes or so, come back down. We'll go on this loch, which is Loch Dunvegan, and apparently the colony is about 10 minutes sail up that way. So we're looking forward to that, hopefully we'll get some seals. But we just thought we're going to do all the touristy things while we're here because it's so far away from where we live in Hull that it's a long drive, so we're just going to do everything we can. We've actually gained probably a day anyway because we've done things so quick, so if there's other things we will have another night on SKYE. It all depends how today goes, but we've got this and then the fairy poles are our two main things we want to get done today, but if there is other things on the way, the fairy poles maybe tomorrow. So our plans just changed, but it's been brilliant so far and we've absolutely loved it. Behind us is just going out of sight now is the loch we're going to be on the boat trip on in about 20 minutes. The castle sort of just there, we're just heading towards the wall garden up a path now. We've got 20 minutes to kill before the boat trip, so hopefully we should get around this in time and then get back, get our life jackets on so we can be safe. Safety first. just got back off our seal boat trip. All I can say is that was fantastic. 25 minutes took us to the islands. It was only just off the actual coast of where we are now at the Dunvegan Castle, but so many seals. We even caught one jumping out in front of the boat, so we've got a bit of footage of that. These took plenty of pictures, but it was perfect for the £10 we paid each. That was fantastic. I'd advise that to anybody. What do you think, Lee?
Absolutely awesome. So I didn't expect there to be that many, or kind of guaranteed as well.
Yeah.
And it said there was like a colony of about 600 of them. Not that there was 600 there, but there was tons. It was absolutely awesome.
So yeah, definitely give this a trip if you're ever in the Dunvegan Castle area. Just coming now to the water garden. You can hear water to our right hand side. So what we've got here, I believe, is like a nice waterfall.
That's better than Kilt Rock.
It's pretty lovely for somebody's garden. Just going in now to Dunvegan House. I think it's the oldest castle in Scotland as far as I'm aware. There's a trapdoor of a body down there, that just for anyone who can see that there is actually like a figure of a body down there. Don't stand on the glass, but that's creepy.
Is that what this was for?
Probably. It's like a little thing.
More wine.
Directions. Just stop. Start. Job done.
The excitement when you get a signal for directions.
A little bit of signal so I actually know where I'm going now. Don't look at me though, the views are much more spectacular than me.
Yes. It's not wrong.
Continue on A863 for 2 miles.
I've heard enough of the
Why are
Americans.
they all American here?
Everybody's American, aren't they?
Even the sat-nav's American.
Americans and Germans, it must be like holiday season, something like that. Yeah, well, right, passing places.
On the way to the fairy pools.
Perfect time passing.
Big
places.
pot.
That's good.
You're very courteous, pull her over.
Oh, I'm amazing. I'm like this, I go, flash. Smile.
Do you give him a bit of Nasher as well?
It's relief because these roads are a bit narrow. Although they aren't too bad, there's plenty of passing places, so it's not bad. We've just got to time them right, but just looking ahead, like there's a car in front, I'm staying in a place behind him now, there's a car coming this way. He's just going to the passing place where I'm going to sort of go. There's loads of roads, like bloody motorway. Loads of roads. Got to the fairy pools now. The car park's pretty busy, and it's pretty busy yourself. We've got the Black Cullen Ridge behind us. The fairy pools are just in that direction. We're surprised how busy it is. Even it's like 3 o'clock now on a Wednesday afternoon. It's absolutely packed. We only just got parked. A lot of people are leaving now, but it seems to be still quite busy. just come off the track now and found our own like personal clear blue, crystal blue clear sort of infinity pool surrounded by mountains. So little Leah there, as you see, is just going to go and have a little splash about in here for a bit. If I'm feeling it cold, I might go as far as putting my feet in. I'm not a big sort of fan of cold water, so I'll probably put my feet in and do more of the videos. So this is like the view from our infinity pool. Well, not an infinity pool, but like our own little pool. Leah there is just getting ready in a little cape, super Leah. There's a little waterfall up there, come just round the corner, some small falls, and then you've got this relatively deep, probably 2-3 foot deep sort of channel of cool water. I've even got my toes out just to kind of cool off for the day, so I'm going to dip them in and use Leah's towel. So yeah, she's getting ready to go in. So here she goes. Is it cold?
It's not warm.
It's not warm. This is why I don't go in, you see.
Yeah, it is.
It's cold.
What?
So is it not warm?
It's on Tower Handle time.
Where is it?
No, Glasgow time.
I thought it might be cold because it's coming from that cold mountain all the way up there, flying all the way through.
I ain't got my swim shoes.
There we go, she's not got swim shoes. Do you want me to pass you them?
No, I didn't bring them.
She didn't bring them. So yeah, so there we go, that's my toe in the shot. I might dip it in, but she's kind of put me off now. By dip it in, I mean my toes. Are you properly swimming, or are you just going to kind of have a splash, like a dip?
My toes have gone numb.
Toes have gone numb, so I don't know if swimming's a good idea. Right. I've become one step closer. I'm on a rock within the water, which for me is a big massive step. Leah's kind of squatting now, just in the cold water. Oh, she's cold. She's going to regret this decision instantly.
It's getting better.
Is that because your body's gone numb?
Yeah.
Zoom out a little bit just so you can sort of see better what's coming on. That's my fun. Videography will get better, I promise. There we go, so that's our little channel. Well-timed squeak there. And you wanted me to get in here? I'm just getting it by midges, but I'd rather that than be cold.
Do I look blue?
You look happy.
No, it's been fair, it's getting alright. Do you want to go check out the waterfall?
Do you want to what?
Try to get to that waterfall.
You'll be careful. Yeah, there she is. I thought I'd lost her for a moment then, there she is. Just zoom in a little bit. She's found a slightly deeper pool than what we've got down here. Although it's pretty lovely anyway. My feet still haven't touched the water yet. Not so sure they will have to dip in my toe in, but she's over there, she's just waving. I think she's having a fun time. I'm going to try and get my feet in, but I really don't want to be cold. This is my problem, this is the dilemma I have with these little tutsies here. Are nice and warm, and they don't want to be cold. I don't know what to do, dilemma. There we go. There's Leah there with a waterfall. I almost killed myself getting here. Wasn't going to get in the water, but I've almost killed myself. So I hope it's worth it to get some pictures. There she is. Well, if we've got any updates, it is we're up to just below the knee. I rolled my shorts up, so ignore the tan line, but I'm actually in it and it's bloody freezing. So there we go. But I've definitely been in the fairy pool. Just leaving in the fairy pools now. Me and Leah have had a dip. Leah more of a dip than me, to be fair. I got up to my knees and that was enough for me. But it's an improvement on my usual standard because I very rarely get in. So it's quite right off now on the path. There's a few people ahead of us heading back to the car park. We just passed a couple of people. It's kind of it's nice, it is nice, it's very nice, but it's not what you see on Instagram and stuff like that on YouTube. It's kind of, I think it's probably a bit more edited than people let on, but it is still somewhere we'll definitely come. The drive-in's a bit hairy, but if you can do that, you'll be fine. Yeah, just as I was saying, the little bit more on the drive-in, It's a little B road, like a single track. There is plenty of passing spaces, but there's quite a lot of potholes as well, which kind of, if you time out the wrong bit, you're having to go over the potholes and hope for your best not to sort of pop a tyre or get beached or anything like that. There's a couple of occasions where there's a couple of cars coming, and luckily for us it fell right where the passing places were. They were every sort of 200 metres or so, so it was quite good in that aspect. But if somebody kind of passes their passing space and we ain't going on our side in the van, it's a bit more difficult to reverse and things. So, but thankfully most people did let us go, as being the bigger vehicle. I don't know if there's some sort of etiquette or not there, but it seemed to be the case that the bigger the vehicle, they was let through. Sort of on the last mile back from the ferry pole trail now. The car park just in the distance is there, like the clearing in the forest. There's a certain place for motorhomes and a overflow car park, which is where we got today. Couldn't get in the main car park, there was not enough space. We are parked on a bit of an angle, so hopefully my van will still be there. Big crowd coming up now though. What a road!
What a road! That was horrible, wasn't it?
Last 5 minutes of that wall, well, last 10 minutes of that wall was like midge hell, and I don't think by Scottish standards it was bad at all. But
by English standards, it was.
There's the free car park. I think there's a few people camping there for the night by the looks of it, or at least having tea. But yeah, and we parked in the proper one. It was £6 all day for a car. I'm assuming we come to a car because it was £8 for motorhomes.
Do you have to pay the full £6 regardless?
Yeah, it's £6.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. There's no like.
I didn't know if it was like time limits or
for cars.
Oh.
So yeah, we're just trying to get a signal now for the sat nav. We've got an idea where we're going, but the signal's a bit ropey, so we're just heading to the main A road, I think, pretty much. Well, it's our last day now on the Isle of Skye. We are about half an hour off leaving the actual island. We're going to just kind of drive on, push on a bit further, make a bit of headway with the traffic and travel, so it just reduces what the drive we've got to do tomorrow. Probably going to go to Loch Ness, I think, tomorrow, and Fort Augustus and places like that. Don't really know what's there, but we're going to try that, just see what's what, and just kind of pick up these places on the way back home now over the next 3 or 4 days. Talking about doing Ben Nevis possibly Friday. All depends on the weather. We should be in that area sort of Thursday night, Friday. Might have to stay 2 nights in that area. We'll just play that one by ear, but we've kind of done Skye and everything we want to see on Skye now, so we figure we may as well, rather than stay where we've stayed again, push on and stay somewhere different. So yeah, that's our plan.
I'm sad. Bye bye, Skye.
Bad weather. Well, that is it. We're kind of on this little bit of Ireland, and then that is Scotland, main Scotland. It's come to an end. It had to, but it's been brilliant. As up as it is to leave, I'll definitely be coming back again at some point.
Yeah.
And we've got more adventures to have in Scotland. So
yeah,
it's not
Scotland will still be nice, won't it?
Beautiful. It's not over yet.
Us.
There's a little van here. It's might not be a bad idea.
You have arrived.
Do you reckon that's the farm site there? Farmhouse?
Parking for self-contained motors and campfires, maximum wastewater facilities, overnight parking £10, visit the overnight parking to Belmont, honesty box. Ah, give me a cigarette.
Yeah. So you do it on the honesty box or on the thing?
Or in the thing, do you reckon in between them? So.
Yeah. Ah. Hello. Hello, gorgeous. You're a young little thing, aren't you? You're just small.